Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Rounding. And this is from writer-director Alex Thompson, who made St. Francis, and Ghostlight, which came out in 2024 before this film did, which this was originally released in festivals in 2022. And Rounding focuses on Namir Smallwood's Dr. James Heyman, who is a driven young medical resident who's transferred to a rural hospital for a fresh start, where his demons keep creeping up on him, and he develops this connection with Sydney Flanagan's Helen, this young woman who's dealing with a lot of health issues. And this film has a very distinct feel to it. It has this atmosphere around it. It's an intensity. There's a richness to the cinematography. It just has that texture, has that those shadows. This feels like it has that old school kind of film feel to it. And it is a very atmospheric experience. You have cinematographer Nate Hertzellers, who really captures some engaging shots in this film. Macy Stewart and Quinn Son, who are the co-composers here, help craft this atmosphere as well. This leverages this more rural experience. There's elements to this film where you have Dr. Heyman's experiences really creeping up on him, and it has these visualizations that give this a more horror tinge to it. But I don't know if those elements of this film feel wholly necessary. I don't know if it really adds much to the experience and potentially even takes away from some of the more serious themes that this film deals with and ideas, because there's a lot of baggage for Heyman, and you pull the layers back on this one patient that he had at his previous hospital that really kind of sets the tone for where he's at mentally and physically in this new role. And I think Smallwood gives a fantastic performance. Flanagan as well. Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always was her big break, and this film really highlights her talents as well. Michael Potts, who plays Dr. Emil Harrison, who's like the mentoring person in this situation for Heyman. I think he gives a fantastic performance. The performances are strong. The filmmaking is strong. The themes, in terms of that doctor-patient connection and how far it's overstepping that. I think some of the more, metaphysical, some of the more metaphorical elements of this film are the ones that feel a little underdeveloped and lack. I think those elements lack the impact of some of the rest of the film, and at some times are kind of distracting from the overall experience. And I don't think that is something that they really want to have happening with this film. And on some level, I think this film has a lot going for it, and a lot of drama and mystery and thrills that keep us on edge. That suspense, building and building and building until we really finally see the big picture. But it's the anchoring performances, the really well done filmmaking that makes this film as effective as it is, even if it has some elements that just don't feel like they fit in properly with the rest of the film. But those are my thoughts on Rounding. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.